complications from her time as a hostage. She was released in an exchange deal just over a year ago. BBC News.
Now, as we approach the end of the year, we're taking a look at some of the big stories and talking points of 2024. 34 months since Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine, the fighting has killed or wounded more than 1 million men on both sides and forced millions of Ukrainians to leave their country. As troops in Ukraine prepare for harsh winter conditions, Russia continues to make gains in the east. They are now within a few miles of the city of Pokrovsk, a key military hub. Our correspondent in Ukraine, Will Vernon, has more.
Things aren't going very well at all for Ukraine. Russia is advancing in the east of the country. In the last few days, they've seized a number of villages. They're getting closer to that strategic city of Pokrovsk. And Russia is advancing pretty fast. Last month, they seized an area of roughly the size of London at a huge cost, it must be said. But nonetheless, they are advancing. As well as that, night after night, Ukrainian cities are being barraged by missiles, drones, guided bombs. Russia has been targeting Ukraine's energy infrastructure. It is bitterly cold here, and most of the power grid is damaged or destroyed. Yesterday there were emergency blackouts in Kyiv, in Dnipro, and other Ukrainian regions too, so that the Ukrainians could try and repair some of that damaged infrastructure. Look, the mood here is gloomy, right? Ukrainians feel abandoned by the West, frankly. A few days ago we were in this event in Kyiv, a special Christmas demonstration where people gathered to commemorate the plight of Ukrainians who are held in captivity in Russia. There are thousands still held there, 8,000, perhaps even more than that. And people were saying, look, at this time of year when people are sitting down to their Christmas dinner or gathering with their loved ones at New Year, spare a thought for Ukraine and for those thousands of Ukrainians who are being kept, many in very brutal conditions. A lot of what happens to this country in 2025 depends on Donald Trump. It's interesting, speaking to Ukrainians, there's actually a kind of note of very cautious optimism about the new president. Many Ukrainians are pretty disappointed by Joe Biden. They feel that he hasn't given enough support to Ukraine. They think that he gave only enough weapons and money really to keep Ukrainians fighting and dying, and not enough for victory. But many of them see Donald Trump as someone who likes to